Democratic California Congresswoman Jackie Speier sits on House Intelligence. She is with us tonight from San Francisco. Congresswoman, what does this do to your investigation, to the investigations going on the Senate side?
Well, both investigations will move forward, Brian, but the real question is, to what extent will the FBI now cooperate with us in providing us with some of their raw intelligence that they have gathered? The one thing you can say about Director Comey is that he was very comprehensive in his investigation. We had a closed hearing just last week with Director Comey, and I must say, even though I thought he handled the email incident with Hillary Clinton very poorly and probably cost her the election, I had great confidence that he was going to not let any stone be unturned in terms of this investigation into the Russian influence. I think he feels that our democracy is threatened.
Congresswoman, we've had a president call this whole matter, what is it, a hoax, a charade, and fake news, to name three terms. Do you really think these reports coming out of the West Wing tonight that they were surprised by the hubbub and the attention in the press, do you really think they thought this would kind of be something they could dispose of and move on?
Well, he always, I think, has a high opinion of how he's going to be able to move forward, and he's always somewhat surprised when he gets, backlash. I really believe that this effort to undermine Director Comey started on March 20th. When he testified in open hearing before the Intelligence Committee that not only was he investigating the influence the Russians had on our election, but he was also looking into whether or not Trump campaign workers were coordinated with Russia in terms of the interference. That was a huge bombshell. Everyone in the room thought, oh my goodness, this was brand new information to us. And I think from that point, you then saw the whole effort by the White House bringing in Devin Nunes with that little caper, and I think every effort has been to undermine this investigation and to undermine the investigation by the FBI.
Congresswoman, a couple of your Democratic colleagues, Senate and House, have called what we're in right now, what happened today, a constitutional crisis. That's a heavy term. Do you agree with it?
I don't think that is I think it is the appropriate term. This is very similar to the Saturday night massacre during the Nixon administration, when you had the actual special counsel that was fired by President Nixon, and then you had the Attorney General and the Deputy Attorney General resign because of that firing. This is indeed, and you hear it from both Republicans and Democrats, that the president has gone one step way too far.
Congresswoman Jackie Speier, thank you very much for being part of our coverage tonight from